Hey, I had some really awesome feedback to my first Helix Getting Dangerous video, so we're going to do another one that's a little more intermediate, and it's also project based. Now, I would recommend that you do the Helix tutor if you're new to these modal editors, because that will teach you a lot of stuff that I'm kind of skipping over here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open up this Flutter project. We're going to go to main.dart, and the first thing I want to do is I want to go ahead and delete all of these comments. So what I've done is I've V over to select those two. I'm gonna hit star and I'm gonna spam N. That's gonna get all of them. Now I'm gonna do a GL to go to the end of the line, and I'm gonna hit D to delete. I'm gonna hit D one more time to kind of collapse those. Do a save and let's see where we're at. That looks pretty good. Now I'm gonna go ahead and use Control U and Control D to page up and down. And then I can also use GE to go to the bottom and GG to go to the top. So keep that in mind as well. Now from here, let's say I want to go ahead and I want to delete, I'm going to delete this line. Fastest way to do that is XD. And then if we come in here, what we can do is we can actually select all of these with MAM and then delete. So MAM will select around the first matching pair. So in this case, the matching pair is those two brackets. You can also do MA bracket, or you can do MA closing bracket. Those are both perfectly acceptable. The other thing we can do here is we can go to this comma, and then we can do a T closing bracket and then a delete to get rid of that required section. So those are a couple ways you can do some like more surgical things. So let's say we want to go up to this title up here and get rid of this. MIM delete is the fastest way. So just to back that out real quick, we're down here. We're gonna go 7 up, MIM delete. Now, let's say we want to turn this super dot key. Let's say we want to make that positional parameter. We can do MS. Hang on, we're gonna do MS. Oops, sorry. We can do MD. Yep, there we go. We can do MD curly brace. And if we want to replace them, we can do MR curly brace to regular brackets, and that would make it an optional. So we'll do MD to get rid of those. Now, of course, now we got this problem. So let's bring it back, using U to bring it back. Trying to think of what else would be good here. Oh yeah, we got to get rid of these. So we'll go ahead and MIM delete. Now let's say you want to change this over to double quotes. We can go MR single quotes, double quotes. Now we'll change those over. Now we can also make this a macro. So if we want to back that out, we can record a macro with Shift Q, MR single quotes, double quotes, Shift Q again. So now that's recorded to Q. So if I come down here, I can hit Q and it will do that for both of those, which is super nice. Now, let's say I want to delete this function. The easiest way to do that is to do an MIP, which is match inner paragraph, and then I can delete that. I can also do an MAP, I believe. MAP. That goes a little bit outside that bounds. If I want to delete this line, again, XD. XD. I'm going to use the diagnostics to go down to the next diagnostic, which is right here. We're going to do, we're going to select all this text really quickly. So we're going to go MIM X D. We're going to go down to the next one. MIM X D. Now here we got to put this const in front. So I'm going to do an MIWD, go up, over, T. And those are some very basic, but also at the same time intermediate things you can do. Now, I'll give you one bonus. Let's say we want to open up pubspec.yaml. So we go in here and do that. That's one way of doing it. We could also space F pubspec.yaml, and then you can do Control V, and that will do a V split. Now, to access all the stuff with window, you want to do Control W to see all these things. The easiest thing you can do is, the most common is Control WW, and that's just switch between two different. So you can see I'm down in this one. Now I'm up in this one. I can also split this again. I can quit that split by doing a Q. I can also do a horizontal split, another horizontal split, keep going, quit. And then I can do J and K and H to move around. And that's my bonus. So, thank you very much. If you have any questions or comments, let me know below. Really appreciate it. Keep up the good work.